Hi, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a rundown as to what I'm taking to X Lakes this weekend. It's my first hike and fly, but I've done a few sort of trekking events, cycling events and running and stuff like that. So I've got a few little, I suppose, useful tips from those that might come in useful for this weekend, hopefully. So I'll start with the main flying stuff. Obviously you have the harness, wing and rucksack. So the harness in this case is my Advanced Lightness 3. It's my kind of only new purchase the last year or so. I've got an old wing, which is a Nova Mentor 3, really comfortable on that, EMB, inside a new compression bag, which came with the harness. I've also got the rucksack that comes with the harness as well, so everything fits pretty well inside there. I think that's an 83 litre or so. I've actually found a waterproof cover for a rucksack. It's a different rucksack, but it kind of fits pretty well on here, just in case I need to take that, depending on the forecast. What I'll be wearing, some Salomon trail shoes, and these ones are Speedcross Vario. Pretty good, so they're actually pretty sturdy, more sturdy than the PB Walshes that I usually run in. And I'll probably take 2 pairs of double skin running socks. So the double skin helps prevent blisters, which is obviously handy. Taking 2 bottles of water, just really simple, so no Camelback or anything. They tend to just cause problems and leak. So I'll carry these 2. I'll probably fill up, and drink them alternately. I'll use obviously water purification tablets if I pick any water up, which I hope I probably aim to do if I can find any. I've got a little freebie sample of some sun cream there, Factor 50. I've got Hydro electrolytes, berry flavour there, just to basically take the taste away from the purification tablets, but also it prevents needing to take a lot of sugary stuff as well, so it helps with the endurance, I suppose. Phone, I'll take. I'm taking Android, so XeTrack will be running on that for my IGC to track the flights on the hiking. But I'm also taking a Garmin watch. It's quite handy in flight because it's an old one. It's like really clear visibility of the information, so height, speed, and everything. And also it's a spare IGC as well if I need to have a backup file. Taking 1 charging lead here. It's got 3 ends to it, so USB-C from a USB from the battery, and iPhone charger, an old USB charger as well. So pretty much covers everything, including obviously phone, camera. But anyway, my camera, I'm taking a GoPro Hero 5 with a spare battery, so maybe won't need to charge that up. Radio with an earpiece connection, so I tend to find that works pretty well for me. The power bank itself, I don't know what power that is actually, but it's pretty big. It's pretty handy for a weekend trip, and it should be adequate to charge everything if it needs a charge. Okay, for clothing, I'll obviously carry the coat to fly in and probably to sleep in as well. I'm not planning on walking in that. I'll probably just walk in shorts and t-shirt, all being well with the weather. I've got a vest, t-shirt, I've got a sort of thick long skin zip top, just in case it does get cold in the day or the night. A buff, pretty handy for flying. Actually a torch hat here, which I tend to find is really good for just one night camping. These USB rechargeable torch lights are totally adequate for around the tent and whatnot. And the hat I'll probably sleep in and maybe fly in anyway as well. Helmet, just an old helmet, obviously GoPro mount, and actually a spare Vario there in case my phone does pack up. So I've got a small Sonic Vario attached to the helmet. In terms of waterproofing for myself, I've just got 2 of these really cheap festival ponchos, which are obviously super light, super cheap, and if needs be they can cover probably the rucksack, if I want a spare bit of waterproofing overnight, because I won't have the rucksack in the tent. Also a cap here for flying in potentially if it is sunny, and a bag just to carry some of the cables and the spare batteries and whatnot in there, and a bigger bag which is a waterproof sack for food, so that will be sort of filled with food for the day. I'm not planning on cooking anything, so there's no gas, no cooker here, so it's hopefully going to save quite a bit of weight, and I'll just have to slum it and eat pre-cooked food and maybe just take some dry food for the evening. And in terms of sleeping, we've got this hoop bivy, 600 grams, really light. It just about fits me. It's pretty long actually, so it's quite good. I'm 6'3", and I tend to find a lot of the sort of single skin lightweight tents are a bit short for me, so that's pretty good. But like I say, I won't fit the rucksack in there, so it'll be outside of the tent with a waterproof cover on it overnight. This is an optional 3/4 length roll mat, so I may or may not take that. It does fit, but it might just not be necessary, depending how I'm feeling. And then a summer sleeping bag, so again, really light, and that will compress a bit more than that to get smaller into the rucksack. But everything here fits pretty well, and yeah, I think apart from the actual food bit, that's pretty much it.